Welcome back, Outlaws. On today's adventure, we stop by Mission Trails Regional Park and check out the old Mission Dam after the latest rainstorm. So stay tuned. Upon entering the park, this is one of the many plaques at this site. It reads, Old Mission Dam, built in 1813 to 1816 as part of the first permanent irrigation project by Padres and Indians in California. This marker placed by the San Diego chapter Daughters of the American Revolution, May 17, 1941. My family and I have been visiting this special place since before it was a park, and we even attended school at the old Mission de Alcala. As this area is normally dry, we decided to stop by and check it out after the recent rains. Here's a quick shot of what the dam looks like in its entirety from above. Mission San Diego de Alcala was founded in 1769 by Father Junipero Serra and was moved to its present surviving site in 1774. By the year 1800, the mission was a thriving community with over 1,500 Christianized Native Americans. The mission suffered 3 years of drought in 1800 to 1802. Which likely prompted the construction of this irrigation project. The dam and the aqueduct were reported to be in ruins in 1867, but the dam was repaired in 1874 and again put to use for a time. After the drought in the years 1800 to 1802, construction began in about 1803 to secure and provide water for the irrigation fields associated with the Mission San Diego de Alcala. This dam was the first major colonial-era irrigation project on the Pacific coast of the United States. The surviving remnant of the dam was designated a National Historic Landmark in 1963. The Old Mission Dam is located about 5 miles northeast of the site of the Mission San Diego de Alcala, in the hills of northeast San Diego. It spans the San Diego River, which is historically a seasonal body of water which dried out in the summer. The dam is built out of stone and cement and was 220 feet long and 13 feet wide at its base and about 12 feet high as originally built. The dam created a body of water behind it which would undergo controlled releases when the river otherwise ran dry. In order to minimize water loss in the sandy soil, a tile channel to the mission fields for irrigation was also built. This photo and the cross-section that follows are of the actual duct itself. The tiles were all handmade and ran the distance of about 5 miles from the dam to the old mission. To this day, there are fragments of this aqueduct that still survive. This is a great place to spend the day with the family. Dogs are allowed on leashes, and this is one small part of Mission Trails Regional Park. Mission Trails Regional Park is the largest municipal park in California. Old Mission Dam is also a registered state historic landmark. There are many interpretive plaques like this one throughout the park that explain about the history, the terrain, the animals, and the plants. Let's take a quick walk across this bridge, which spans the San Diego River and allows access to the other side of the park. Downstream from here, the river flows to the old mission, which is about 5 miles away. During extreme flooding conditions, this bridge has been submerged underwater. Taking a look at these branches, this is where the water level was yesterday, just after the storm. As we head back, let's just take one last look at the river. Fishing is allowed here with the proper license. Catfish, carp, bass, and bluegill can all be caught in this area. This plaque provides an interesting perspective of the canyon and the river that flows through it. We're glad you took the time to share this little adventure with us and hope that you learned some fun facts that you didn't know about the old Mission Dam. Once again, thanks for watching.